and energetic performances, right? They blend Afro-pop, fusion, Afro-jazz and local styles, creating a captivating musical experience. And I would like to introduce you to Vocal Bass. Good evening and welcome.
Oh, we feel welcome already. Hello, Lady Yvonne. Hello, Zimbabwe.
How are you guys doing?
We are fine. We're doing well.
Good stuff. I only know Mr. Mtsaku, who is the group's founding leader, right?
You could say it like that.
Or
No, I think let's go with your version. I like the sound of it.
you like the sound of it, Ka? Saka, you could introduce us to the rest of the members.
Oh, yes. We've got Lady Grasa Mopiha Mandevu. She's a soprano, originally from Mozambique, but we married her into Zimbabwe now.
Okay.
And then that's Gabriel Mukonda. He's from Mutare, but he's now here, based here in Harare, and he's a part of the tennis.
Oh, nice. Love that.
And then we've got Melanda. She's called Zaza.
Okay.
She sings more like Zaza from South Africa.
Oh,
She's got
wow.
this hoarse voice.
Nice.
So people, when you say Melanda, they don't know her. You say Zaza, they say, oh, we know.
Love it, love it, love it for you. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. Maybe let's begin by talking about the group Vocal Bass. I know that we just listened to a song and we want to find out who loves that song on the group, and say, but let's unpack Vocal Bass. Yes. How did it come about? Who named the group Vocal Bass? What was that about?
Our executive director is the one who came up with that name. But the background to it is that the group is predominantly vocal. It's driven by the vocal balance. And then, of course, the accompaniment comes later. But the emphasis is on delivering good vocals and making sure that our team celebrates the vocal gifts.
Love
so
that.
it is purely based on the gift of the music, the vocal side. That's
Oh,
where
wow.
the name comes from.
I love how deliberate that is. Okay, we're live on our Facebook page, Star FM. We're also live on Capital 100.4 FM, just in case you want to see the young ones and the young at heart.
Yes,
that are
young
from,
at heart.
Yes, that are from Vocal Bass. So you sort of broke it down for us to say, so. But how did the vision come about to create such a group? Was there a gap that you saw? What was it about?
All right. Let me take you back a little, Lady Yvonne, and say that before the group became officially known as Vocal Bass, we had a group called Chisipiti Worship Team.
Oh, yes, that one.
And we had done some songs that were on the charts.
Yes,
as well.
yes.
But Chisipiti Worship Team was a predominantly church worship or praise group. And with that came limitations of how far you can go because of the ethos of church.
Yeah.
So Vocal Bass then became an independent group that came out of GCPT Worship Team. A lot smaller and a bit more flexible in terms of what they can do and what they can experience musically. So Vocal Bass evolved out of GCPT Worship Team.
I like that. Okay, cool. So, how many are you in Vocal Bass? How big is the group? And what's the dynamic like in the group?
Right.
Who does what?
Okay. And we have 5 tenors. We had to make the tenors, the number had to be a bit smaller because they're too loud. They're too loud. So we've got 5 tenors, 6 altos, and 7 sopranos.
Okay. So that comes up to what? My math is not very, especially in small numbers.
Well, I'm going to tell.
But if it's money,
I'm going to tell Zimbabwe soon what you're good at. I think being on radio gives me the great opportunity to reveal certain things.
Do you know that chapter of my life? Nobody believes me. None.
Well, it will be my pleasure today to confirm that chapter of her life because I witnessed it.
Nobody knows and nobody agrees with me. Well, when Fungisai came, she sort of hinted and people were like, but anyway, we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's talk about the song that we just opened with. Whose song is it on the group? It's Tatenda Group here and Tawanda Midzi.
Yes.
And the song is Moyo Wangu no Daimi.
I love that the person who chose that song is here on radio today, so I'm going to give them the grace to
to speak about
himself.
Yes. Why do you like this particular song? Why is it on your top 10?
Well, firstly, I would say I love Mr. Mizi so much.
Okay.
You can actually hear his voice. Oh, that's an amazing. He's amazing. He's an amazing singer.
Mm-hmm.
So personally, I would say the song resonates with me spiritually,
Okay.
emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and everything. So I love the whole song, the whole dynamics and everything. But most preferably, I love the longing in the song.
I know,
It's a
man.
cry for. It's like I'm longing for God.
Hey,
That
do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that
Yes.
is very important. And
That-
not many people still
yeah.
do that these days.
yes, yes.
There's
yes.
a lot of things that distract you. Like there's a lot of noise around
That's so
social media is screaming. Do you know how many applications are there? And sometimes you feel like, you haven't done something very important if you've not gone onto this particular app and seen what's happening. You feel like I'm lost
so
and I'm
true.
behind, and things like that. But for one, a young person like you to say, the song resonates with me because I long. Wow, that's amazing. And we'll come to that, Mr. Founder, because we want to talk about how important it is and how you have managed to raise young people of today in that certain, trajectory of the group. I also see Chandler Mo. We may not be able to play all the songs in the interest of time, but to talk about them, yes, this is the reason why we are here. Let's talk about Chandler Mo, Lead Me On. Whose song is it on the group? Yes, my song akwese.
Yo, yeah. yeah.
Tawratins.
Yeah, I love Shanda. We love Shanda. The dynamics he brings to the gospel industry. Everything about Chandler is amazing. I get the opportunity to be at one of his concerts. Ooh, that was amazing.
Okay.
So Lead Me On is one of his new tracks. And we all know we need a leader. We all do need a leader. We cannot go anywhere without a leader, without someone with a vision of where we are going and where we are. So Chandler Moore just brought up this aspect that's in our lives, that we need God to lead us.
I like that.
No matter what situation, wherever we are, we need God. And He's the author, the finisher of everything. So we need God. So in everything we do, He's there to lead us.
I like that.
So we don't have to struggle or whatever, because He's there to lead us. Yeah.
Hesh, this young man though. Yeah. Thank you so much for just confirming kuti vana vechidiki vachiriko vanoda Mwari. We like that and we love to see that. That is very, very important and reassuring. So I'll come back to you, Pardon, and talk about the screening process, because when I'm talking to our young man over here, I can sort of hear that he's deep.
Right.
He has a personal relationship with God. Was that part of the screening process? How do you screen people that get to be a part of Vocal Base? Maybe there's somebody who's watching from a distance and saying, "Hey, by the way, I'd like to be part of this group."
Correct. I think when you have groups, music groups like Vocal Base and the other music groups in circulation now, they have small numbers, but there are a lot more people with a great yearning to be a part of something that is happening. They want to invest their energies into something that is progressive. So yes, it is true to say that we do have a lot of interest into joining Vocal Base. We have not been doing auditions as Vocal Base. It's an invitational group. So we come into a situation, we come to a church, or we're at a musical event, and we see Yvonne. Something about you attracts our attention and say, this person,
There's something there.
there's something there.
Okay.
Not just musically, but also spiritually and how you relate. It's a youthful group that's trying to go somewhere, and relationships are extremely important. So we look at that.
Okay.
The
okay.
gift is important. It may not be as great. That's where I come in. I'm a vocal coach.
That's it.
I'll deal with you accordingly. But there's more to a musician or to a Christian singer than just the gift of music.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
so,
it.
So we
Let's get in there a little bit. I like that. Let's expand it for our listeners. There's more to a musician, more than the gift. What are some of the attributes that a gospel musician must have? Let's help somebody out there who's listening now and saying, "Oh, okay, I thought my gift was enough." What else must they possess?
All right. Before you get to sing gospel, there must be a relationship that causes you to want to sing about the person. In this case, you must have a relationship with God if you are going to sing gospel and communicate with him, it must be from a basis of a relationship with him. Otherwise, it becomes just a social endeavor, where because I can sing, gospel is an option, or Christian music is an option that you can work with or use, but you can also do something that is not gospel. But there's a difference when you sing from a position of a relationship with God and knowing God and wanting to have a relationship with Him, and someone who sings because they're gifted. You can tell the difference. And we encourage people to sing gospel from a position of a relationship with God and your love for Him. That's what's more important for us.
I like that. Thank you so much for bringing that into perspective. And we are pressing play on your 10 favorite songs, some of them. I would like to play a song that our Makoti likes. You said she comes from Mozambique and we married her into Zim. Which one is your song on the list of songs? You've been too quiet since you came in. You haven't said anything.
Oh yes, one of my songs is the one which was sung by Minister Elad.
Did you put it here? No. There's no Minister Elad song here.
Sorry.
Is there?
Yes.
There's no Minister Elad song here because...
no, she wrote quite a bit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she
choose
did.
for me. There's Begani Ujehovah, there's Ndamuona, Minister Michael Mahendra, there's Ndipe Simba, there's which is the Chisipiti worship team.
Yes.
There's Kana Jehovah from Eliana, there's A Million Little Miracles, there's Mboni Eziso, there's Topambili Sekuna Mwari, and Lead Me On.
Right.
So which one is her song?
There is something interesting there.
Yeah,
The Mboni Eziso,
yeah.
that young and not so young guy who sings that
Eh.
just happens to be her husband.
So why are you not choosing that song?
She did, but she sang a whole. So remember, it's a group work, so we got everybody to contribute.
Get you. Okay,
So,
now I
but she
understand.
did put her husband's song Dan Mo Mande, and she's singing on that song as well.
Ah, that's the one we're pressing play on. And then we'll speak to you after it, Antika, so that we can hear what the listener must glean from the song as we continue with our conversation. I'm hanging out with Vocal Bass, y'all. You can check them out on the Star FM Facebook page. And it is My Ultimate Gospel 10 Season 2. It's a beautiful song, Danmo Elsha Mandevu, in a song called Mboni Eziso. And let's hear the missus. Let's hear from the missus. Why do you like this song?
Okay, I like this song because I was there when he was writing,
Okay.
and a lot of things were happening spiritual in our lives. Then he was like, he was writing saying anozviona ndi Jehovah ndi anoona zvese zvakavanzika,
I like
the
that.
things which people can't see but God can see everything. So it was not a good time It was not a good time when he was writing the song. So okay, I love this song because it preaches to us to in our house when we listen. It's not all about music, only writing a song, but is a way of telling people that Mwari ndiye muridzi weupenyu.
I love that. You've mastered your Shona. How long have you been in Zim?
4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Nice. How are you finding it?
It's difficult sometimes to speak. Some words are just like, oh, when people speak, I try to understand some things. Sometimes I just say, okay, I know what you are saying.
Without understanding anything.
Because sometimes I don't want to make people to
feel uncomfortable.
Bad.
Yes, I understand. No, good to have you, really. And also just to hear that sort of testimony coming from you. But then we also had a song from Maverick City as well as Pastor Lavim Lilo. These are some of the songs that are on your list, guys. Let's talk about what these songs mean to you. What does practice or what does prep look like for vocal bass?
That's a dangerous question. Right. Vocal bass, we are very big on preps, and we're very big on rehearsal, the whole concept of rehearsal. And for us, unfortunately, because we're a performing group, there is a lot of focus on the vocals, but also on the physical aspect. These guys go up mountains are a shame.
Hey,
We have a very strong physical presence in terms of the exercise.
Why?
It's dangerous, I tell you. Because when you are presenting something, say we are performing on stage,
Yeah.
you can't get tired after 2 songs. And we are an aggressive team on stage. We are not soft.
hey.
No, we're not. So and I think our nickname is called Masoja Jess. Our outfits are camouflage, and you can't wear camouflage and then get tired on the second song. So we live the visual.
Hey.
We live the visual. I tell you, would like to invite you to one of our rehearsal sessions, especially Avondale.
Wow.
So you guys climb mountains and run and lift weights.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Wow, because I'm actually thinking, what does that have to do with singing? But now I
is a
get
sport.
you. Yeah.
Singing is a sport, and breathing. If your breathing process is not defined, and if your body cannot carry the weight of what you are doing, after song number 2, you're gone.
You're tired.
And there are many groups that we notice that the first couple of songs, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's go further into the act, and you can tell
Kuti
they
vanhu
are,
vaneta.
they are hoping for the last song to just come.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that's shortchanging the audience that have spared their time to come and be a part of what you're doing. And after the third song, you're done, you're gone.
I like that. And it's a new angle that we're hearing from you, that you guys physically train before you get into rehearsal.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about prep in terms of young people that you're leading.
Right.
What is the age range?
Right. Okay. We are from 17 going 8. Well, it's now 18. Our youngest member is 18 years old now. And then we go way into the 30s. So it's that range.
Yeah, so that's young.
Yeah.
Muri
bulk of the
kuzvigona sei
team is in the
basically?
20s.
Eish.
If you are going to lead a nation of Israel, you need someone with a very strong hand. And we have 2 leaders who have very strong hands. Just one look at them and your heart tells you, Lord, forgive me for I'm a sinner.
Help me today.
But also,
They are busy terrorizing you.
but also there's a strong bias to positive teaching, a strong emphasis on spirituality, a strong emphasis on reading the Word of God, on praying. So that helps us to remain grounded.
That's it. That's
and,
it.
And
That's
we are
it.
also, most of our members of Vocal Base are part of they go to the same church, and they're part of the music team or the praise and worship team at church. And so we spend a lot of time in God's work, and that helps a lot. It helps
You spend a lot of time in the secret place.
Yes.
And then now when you come out, the fruits thereof are evident. Very important, because when leading young people, our young ones, it's listen, I felt today, I think I must apologize to our leaders, because we were doing what we thought was best and things like that. But I like that you have a man who was young once and is young at heart, and then I think that also helps. But I also am very curious to know, particularly from you. I don't know, maybe even from
Yes.
from the young man. What do you think sets you apart? There's a lot of groups that are on now. The Unveiled. We see the Joyful Praise Choir. Recently, I saw some outfit called the Worship Circle. I also met in Botswana, Africa Praise.
Yes,
Something like
Africa
that.
Praise.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think sets you apart?
Let me also start by saying that the primary objective is never really to create what you call a strategic difference.
Mm-hmm.
What comes as important first is why we are doing it,
Mm.
and then how the method of delivery then becomes what probably sets us
Sets you
apart.
apart,
But
yeah.
the core
Mm.
must be what God has deposited. One thing that I would say that we is you can pick up from the get-go. Vocal base is aggressive.
Okay, sure.
We
Energy.
no, we and we rehearse hard for what we do. So
Okay.
when we do our presentations, you can tell this is not something that was thought out outside the studio. This is not thought out just before you get onto the. We go all out,
Mm-hmm.
but we also serve out of a genuine heart to serve God.
Okay, sure.
We and then of course the packaging. When we do our songs, it has to be delivered so that we don't sound much like somebody else. We don't
That's-
sound like
that's my
we are
question.
mirroring something that is.
Yeah, so there's a
Yes.
uniqueness to you guys.
Right.
Cool stuff. Now I'm gonna go to the members very quickly before we press play on another song. Do you remember your first time ministering with vocal bass? Do you remember your first time ministering with vocal bass? How was that like for you?
I was very excited.
Mm.
And knowing that I will be singing Portuguese song, first it was like, these people are going to sing, or Portuguese is difficult.
Yes.
It's very difficult, but with the vocal bass, everything was just easy, and I was very happy because I can't even.
You can't even, your heart is full.
It's
Let's go to
full.
the young man. What would you say was the most memorable performance for you? I don't like calling them performances. I like to call them ministrations. What would you say was that one thing that comes to mind, that one event where you say, "Muzu yuga, takaita zvatakatumwa chaife."
I would say the first time we had our live recording in November 2023.
Yay. It was amazing for you.
It was amazing. It was amazing. And also for the opportunity of working with this great man who has gone through a lot and
Yeah.
who is well known.
Yes.
It is amazing. And also it's amazing but scary as well because
Very.
he's a perfectionist.
It's coming
He
out.
needs things in order. Let it be, if it's 1, 2, 3, let it be 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3 according. So yeah, you'll be
Those are some of the qualities you're learning
Wow.
from him. Do you know what?
Yes.
I like that you mentioned that.
Yes.
Because those are the things that you're going to carry from him when he steps down. God is going to give me a very long life. But when he then steps down and says, run with the vision. Uchazvinzwisisa izvozvo zvinobaya-baya izvozvo kuti ai uchazvinzwisisa kuti why was he like that. I have so many moments in my life now when I look back and say, oh, this is why mom was saying this, type thing. So yeah, I love that, what you're saying. So let's press play on a song here, which you're going to decide for me. So I've got Kana Jehovah from Eliana, and I've got Chisipiti Worship with Ndipe Simba. Which one would you like me to press play on?
I was first.
Deep Simba.
Yes.
And there's a story to that.
Yes.
The lady who wrote that, she wrote it when she was 17.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she sang it when she was 17. So
Seriously?
I would like you to appreciate, for me as a vocal coach, I can tell you she's one of the best gifts to come out of our country.
Oh no, I can't wait to press play
Yes,
on it.
please do.
Let us press play. Hanging out with vocal bass here. Our time is fast running out. I think we've got about 8 or so minutes, but listen, let's press play on this one. Written by a 17-year-old and sung by a 17-year-old, the Chisipiti worship team. Her name is Rubidzai Mundesa, I think. Let's take a listen to it.
Ndiphe isimba rekuramba ndakamira parinopedzwa simba nevavengi variko. Vurai meso angu, vurai meso angu, ndiphe isimba, Mwari ndiphe isimba, ndiphe isimba, ai rekuramba ndakamira parinopedzwa simba nevavengi variko. Vurai meso angu, vurai meso angu, ndiphe isimba, Mwari ndiphe isimba. As long as I'm alone, andizvikwanise. Hondo dzakuya idzi baba we. You said you'd never leave me. Oh, you said you won't forsake me. As long as I'm with you, I won't be afraid. Ndiphe isimba.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. She's such a vocalist, eh?
She is.
Oh, she is. Where's she now?
She is now studying in Poland.
Oh.
Just to you mentioned something about strategic difference with
Eh.
what places for
Eh, eh.
support. When we did our last project with which is now current in circulation, you would be interested to know that every song that the members are submitting, all the songs, I say they have to go through her. So she would vet them out, bring in the songwriter, work with them, develop, tune, create basic harmonies, create the song arrangements. She was then 18.
Hey!
That's how much gifted this young lady is.
Wow!
So part of my job is to raise gift.
I love
And
that.
Rumbizai is just an amazing young lady.
Pardon,
And
you're
she
such-
wrote 3 of the songs that are on our current vocal-based song. And then she's worked on all the other songs, all of them.
Oh, you are such a gift, Mfunge, Mr. Mtsako.
We work with tremendous gifts.
Oh,
You have
this
to
is
elevate
amazing.
gift. You have to elevate gift.
Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, I love that. And I have a question really, particularly for someone who's got a young group that they are raising. I've seen people struggle with young people. Vamwana unotofamba 2 steps over. These are not my children. I'm going to leave them now.
Yes.
You know, what advice would you have for someone like that who has a group of young people on having those young ones stay grounded, particularly spiritually?
True.
Eh.
We have the blessing in that our executive director is very strong on being grounded in the Lord.
Okay.
The foundation is important. The walls are also important because a house is not just the foundation.
Yeah.
The house is strong, and we are blessed in that we have a lot of spiritual covering in terms of teaching, in terms of encouraging one-on-ones. We are blessed that we don't have difficult young people too.
Okay.
They are young.
I like that pattern. And
Occasionally.
Exactly. Spare the rod. Shout out to executive director who's anonymous at this point, I think, because their name has not been mentioned.
But let me also say
Although
something.
they've been mentioned thrice in this conversation.
Let me also mention something.
Eh.
We also look at other groups and how they are surviving. And I think for every group that is trying to make it or trying to find space,
Yeah.
the model in Zim for gospel groups has to be Zimpraise.
Thank you.
17 years old, it's now going 18.
20.
And Jose has been consistent. So he's got a
He's celebrating
template.
20 this year.
He's got a template that anybody wishing to progress and be successful can look at and say, how has he managed to do that? And his consistency is something that we can all learn from, and you can glean off things that you can then customize for yourself. But the model is right there. Zimpraise is a model that you can't dispute.
Jose has done well. It's an institution. It's an entire institution on its own. Now he's got Zimpraise the ensemble, Zimpraise the choir, Zimpraise the... Hey, it's beautiful. Afri-Praise, the franchise and things like that. We really need to say goodbye now. But before we do that, I really didn't want you to skirt around the question. But I think now, because you brought Jose into the conversation, it sort of makes sense. Because I was really hoping for... Do not let them come late. Do not so that somebody who's listening would say, oh yes, this is what I'm doing wrong. Do not let them decide on songs to sing. Do not let them, that sort of thing. I would have wanted for that because I know that it would help someone. But
I will
yeah.
answer that in one line. The Vefaro of a lead. I am very
Yes.
yes.
If you're on Facebook, you
Yes.
can see what he has just done. You are very
Ask any group I've had occasion to work with. The
Yeah.
first thing is we gotta be disciplined.
Yeah.
There are no two
That's
ways
it, because
around
talent
that.
and discipline they
The
go in.
re-
Azite kuti ungone talent usina discipline.
Amen.
You amount to nothing.
Right. I promised something at the beginning of the interview, and I can't get off air without saying it.
Yes.
Are you aware that Lady Yvonne was a dancer? She was a dancer. Yes, in choreography, not dancing in church, a proper choreography.
Nobody believes me. Ufunge.
And you know what? I think it's also you have a calling for it, and
Yeah.
and that's why you're so passionate and strong when you're doing musical items.
Yeah.
It's there.
Thank
I think
you.
she just needs encouragement to come back to it,
dance.
even if it's just for one more, or just one. What do you
I'd
call
follow
it?
over.
One last dance, because the gift is there. I witnessed it. I
Yes.
am a first person witness to
I
her
know. Yes.
gift. She's a dancer.
I used to dance.
She
and I also,
is a dancer.
Yes, and I also used to sing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but listen, before we let you go, it's also very important for us to talk about some things that are happening with you, exciting projects, collaborations, performances. When are we going to start seeing you more on stages, and when are we going to start being exposed more to your gifts?
I think the second half of 2025 is going to be pretty exciting in that we have prepared ourselves well to be able to put something on the table that people can consume and be happy that they were part of our experience. Without letting too many things out of the bag, but I can promise you it's going to be a wonderful second half. We are ready for it, we're prepared for it, and opportunities like this are also giving us the people get to see what vocal bass is about,
Yeah.
and they're going to hear a lot about what vocal bass is about. We are
Yes.
very excited about this second half of the year.
I love that. And we're going to keep an eye on you.
Oh,
We're going to receive your music. Panapa, we hope
Please
it's
do.
going to come. And Titika, I noticed also that you like Ndamona from Minister Michael Maendere and Begane Ujehovah. As you sort of just briefly explain those songs, get into the song that comes from you guys. I can't pronounce it. Tutsi
Tutakusifu.
Tutakusifu.
Yes, it's Swahili.
All right, let's talk about those three songs, what they mean to you, and then we press play on them and exit the interview.
Okay. Begani Ugu Jehovah is by
Joyous
Joyous
Celebration.
Celebration. One thing that stands out on that song, apart from just the spiritual element, is the vocal excellence. And we are about vocal integrity.
That's it.
And songs like that are also challenging for us. When you sing it, the complexity of the vocals is a template for us.
I love
So it resonates very well with what we try to do. Our vocal mix is not easy. We are deliberate about creating vocals that are rich, and Begani Uyu Jehovah is a song that embodies how we sing or how we express our vocals.
Cool stuff. Ndamona, Minister Michael.
Ndamona is a spiritual song.
Maendere.
We've put the vocals aside. If you just listen to it, you worship.
I get you.
And
You yearn, like what the young man was saying,
yes.
to know him in that manner.
Oh, yes.
Then two
Tutakusifu.
Okay.
We deliberately chose the title to be Tutakusifu because it's a combination of Shona and Swahili, and we got somebody from the DRC to do the lead. We collaborated with somebody on that song, so it's Shona and Swahili together.
Cool stuff.
I'm telling you, that song is just mad.
Okay, we're gonna
It's
press
mad.
play on it so that the people can hear it, and that's the last song we're gonna play. But thank you so much, young man. Thank you, young lady. Our Makoti from Mozambique. We appreciate you for coming, and all the very best, really. Our founder and leader, Thank you so much for bringing
Thank
these
you.
young people to us
Thank
and for
you,
just
Yvonne.
exposing us to them, Mufunge. We wish you all the very best.
Before you shut it out, Yvonne, let
Eh.
me also hasten to say we appreciate how much you have pushed gospel music.
Oh, thank you.
You have done so much for the gospel music
I
in
appreciate
Zimbabwe.
it.
It's unbelievable.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
the respect we have as gospel artists right now,
Yeah.
a lot of it we owe to your aggression and your pushing for that, and we truly appreciate.
Oh, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Mr.
thank you,
Nsago. I
ma'am.
appreciate. I got a letter from Mark Madzinga was saying the same thing last week, and it's just confirmation. I appreciate you so much. Where can people get in touch with you? Some may want to book you, some may want to just encourage you. Do you have numbers and social media platforms where they can be in touch?
We do have social media platforms indeed. Facebook is Vocal Bass Music. Instagram is Vocal Bass. It's all Vocal Bass, Vocal Bass, Vocal Bass.
Okay.
And Vocal Bass, BASE, not Vocal Bass, as in
get you.
BASS.
Okay.
So it's Vocal
Do you have
Bass.
a number? No?
For the purposes of this meeting, it's 0774 054948, and it's my number.
Okay, cool stuff. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank
We
you for
shall
having us.
definitely link up with you in other programs.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for coming. So we're going to